Ghostbuster. I am the gatekeeper.
So I've made some upgrades to the kit that I'm going to go over. One of them is an upgrade to the Futaba radio. It adds 4 buttons on the back. They're kind of hidden. I don't know if you can even see them. I'll do some close-ups after. But they're here, 2 here, and 2 on this side. And if you press the button, it plays sounds.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
On the RTV. That's what this is. I knew it was something. So those are the sounds that it'll make. And if you want to change directories, there's 2 ways of doing it. One is in the back of the RTV. You can change the tens places of the directory. And if you want to change the ones place, and when we talk about the ones place, we're talking about like from 0 to 7. And when we talk about the tens place, we mean from 0, 0, like the tens 0 to 70s. So it'll either put it in the 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s from the back of the RTV. And from here, the way you change the directory or the file folder is by pressing a button while holding this either up or down. So if I wanted to change the directory where the sounds are, I would hold this up, press a button. Now, it plays the first sound that is available in that directory. So now...
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
So that's one directory that you can do with the top button here. Now I'm going to push this down and then press the same button again. And that's a different directory.
Emotional damage.
And if you can see, you can do that with each one. So I'm going to push this up, press the bottom button here, and that will be a different.
Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back. This looks extraordinarily bad.
And now I'm going to push channel 2 down. So when you press the button, when you've got this up or down, it plays the first sound that's in that folder. So first sound is, I believe, this one down here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you want to change the tens place, you change it here. So these are all zeros, so it's going to be from 0 to 7. And if I were to put this one up, it would be the tens. And if I were to put the middle one up, like that, it would be the 20s. Now I'll move this out of the way. The SD card now sits in here, so you can actually take it out and organize it a lot more easily than it used to be when it was in the bottom of the RTV. So, there we go. That's how easy it is if you need to add sounds to a certain directory, which makes it completely configurable. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And let's start by talking about putting the red switch on. I've made a change to the files online, and you can now, with the jig, drill 2 holes in your Futaba, the 1/2-inch hole and then a small 3mm hole. The idea behind it is this top one then goes in like so, and keeps this from moving. I found that this was something that would move every so often, so there's an option. Then you put your switch and this on top. Now when you're putting that on top, you'll notice that there's a little groove in there. Well, this is slightly higher here. The little piece is slightly higher and fits into the groove like that. And then the switch won't move either. I use crazy glue in there. I just put a dab of glue around there and one from the underside. Put this on, put the switch on, and then tighten the switch down. It's important to make sure that you got things where you want them before you put any glue down, because I've had to remount these holes a few times to get that done. Anyway, that's the new one. New jig, new files. The old files are still there. You can do it the old way if you want, but if you want, you can do it the new way, and it'll be a little more robust with having it not move.